Welcome friends in lecture 5 of lesson first science, that is matter in our surrounding. Now the last few topics that are left out, that are just a type of questions which are being asked as your in your question in your textbook syllabus. Like the first question is being asked in your textbook syllabus is, how does the evaporation cause cooling? How does the evaporation cause cooling, right? So we see we have in Ahmedabad particular, we have seen that it is very hot in during summer climate. So those who are living at the top roofs, that is at the top flat, which are either at the top of the building, or they are having bungalows, or they are having penthouses, their rooftops get heat up very high. So at evening times we have seen the people spreading water at the rooftops. Why do the people do so? Because as the water is being sprinkled on the rooftops, they gain the heat from the rooftops, get kinetic energy and gets evaporated. In doing so, the amount of heat energy from the rooftops, that is cement rooftops of any, gets cooled down, and just because of this we are sprinkling the water on the rooftops. We have seen the nail polish removers also, acetone. Acetone is having a very low boiling point. So as we take acetone on our palm, immediately when we put the acetone on our palm, we see that very cooling effect it gives us. The reason behind, it gets the energy from our hand and gets evaporated. So doing so, we have seen the doctors also before putting injections, they rub with a cotton bulb, and they take something which is nothing but alcohol plus water, that is called as a spirit. And this spirit is been put on the hand or bumps, and after that, once it is been put in a small amount and rub, they take the heat energy from our particular areas and gets evaporated. So the particular areas gets chilled out, that is cooled down very highly, and the nervous system do not work. So they put the injection at that particular time, so we don't feel it. And after that also they tell us to go on putting up for certain time. After few hours we realize that it pains very highly. Fine. So another question is being asked, why should we wear cotton clothes in summer? When we wear cotton clothes, the cotton clothes has got spores inside. Spores means has got some spaces inside which has the capacity to absorb water. So we perspire a lot during summer season. If we wear nylon cloths or terry cotton clothes, pure terry cotton clothes or silk clothes, they do not have the capacity to absorb water from our body, that is perspiration. But the cotton has the capacity to absorb water in the form of perspiration that is being taken out from our body and evaporates it outside. So our body perspiration is being evaporated continuously, and we feel dry from inside. If you sometimes we go in marriage halls, and there is a lot of amount of heat, and we perspire a lot, and we have worn a silk cloth or a nylon cloth, so we perspiration gets accumulated lot of amount in our body. When we come home, we realize that it has been lot of perspiration has been happening inside our body. So cotton is the best cloth that is supposed to be worn during summer season, which absorbs the water and gets so why it is latent heat that we have learned, no, latent heat of vaporization, amount of heat energy absorbed and is getting evaporated. Why do we see that water droplets on the outer surface of the glass contain ice cold water? So if you take out the Pepsi bottle from the refrigerator or the normal freezer and refrigerator and put it outside, we say in the especially in the summer season, we see immediately after few minutes or seconds of time, we see lot of water droplets, like we have sprinkled on water droplets on that particular bottle. We see lot of water droplets in the surrounding on the water bottle. Sometimes I ask a question to my students, where does the water comes from? So some of them knows, but some of them does not know. They say it may come from inside. It is sprinkled out somewhere from inside, from small holes and all. So this is not true. The water which is coming is from our surrounding, that is humidity. That is the amount of humidity it is having in our surrounding, that is an steam, water molecules in the form of an gas which is rotating in our surrounding. They come to the bottle, they cool down, by because the water is very the bottle is very chilled and the water particles are quite hot because it is having a high amount of kinetic energy. As we have learned, gases is having the highest amount of kinetic energy, so they get cooled down, that get condensed, and the water small water gets accumulated on the bottle surface, and slowly they form in the form of a droplet, and we see that the droplet is crawling down, sliding down on the water bottle, and after some point of time we see lot of amount of water which is dripping down. At the bottom of the bottle we see like a water is being somewhere the water is being thrown or something, that much amount of water you are able to see. So you may understand that lot of amount of water molecules are there in our atmosphere also. So this shows, if you go in very remote places of Rajasthan where the climatic condition is very dry and the moisture is very less, you might not find that much amount of water droplets in our surrounding, right? So that was the last part, so we will keep up till here.